won't stop raining, and I've been waiting so long inside for you. But baby, I see the sunlight, and it's
Hello, this is WaterLily716 or Sarah, and today I'm going to be doing a product review for you guys. This product was sent to me to test out for you guys, but I was not paid to do this review, and this is my honest opinion of the Q-Redew. I have just been testing it out very thoroughly because I wanted to give a good opinion of it. I've sort of tried it all the ways I can, and I've reached my final opinion about it. So I am going to go ahead and get started with the review. And if you want to learn more about the product, you can just go to its website, which is www.Q-Redew.com, and I'll have it linked below too. But this is basically a hot mist styling wand, hot vapor styling wand. I guess I'll just go ahead and explain how it works first, since I feel like there's nothing else like this on the market. But basically it just looks like this, and it plugs into the wall. What you do first is you take out the reservoir, which is this green thing, and it has this little flap. You open the flap, you pour water in, then you close the flap, and then you hook the reservoir back into the full wand. Then you just plug it into the wall. This turns red as it's heating up. It heats up really fast. I don't know, I feel like it takes like 10 seconds. It's super fast. So there's not a big waiting time. This is a high quality appliance. And then you just press this button for the steam to come out. But yeah, then you just kind of scrunch it through your hair, and you let the vapor go through your hair, and you can scrunch it up here, and so that's just how you use it. And once you're done with it, you just unplug it from the wall. But what's cool is that it has an auto turn off, so that's nice and safe. And it says on the website that the Q-Redew uses warm mist to enhance your hair's volume and texture. The Q-Redew reshapes and restyles dry hair in minutes. So they're saying that it's going to add back curl and it's going to add back volume. As far as frizz goes, I couldn't find a definitive answer on whether the Q-Redew was supposed to eliminate frizz or add frizz, but I think the general idea is that it's not going to add more frizz to your hair. And yeah, it's just supposed to basically revive second day hair, so add more volume if your hair is feeling limp. It's supposed to moisturize your hair because of the steam, and it's supposed to get rid of static. I don't really have a problem with static. Do I think that the Q-Redew does those things? Yes, mostly. I like the product, but I don't love this. And this worked pretty well for me. The biggest problem I found is that I just had increased frizz after using this. I think it's because my hair is porous, so it just sort of absorbs everything. So I tried styling my hair with it a couple different ways. I tried steaming and then messing with my hands immediately after. I tried steaming, waiting just a little bit, like a minute, and then putting my hands in, but it just left my hair a little frizzy. Not a bad amount of frizzy by any chance, because on any given day my hair is a little frizzy, but just like a tad more frizz than I'm used to on the second day sometimes. So that's one of the cons. But yeah, I have heard really good things about this from some people that just rave about it and they love it. So I think it depends on the type of hair you have, and I think it also depends on what you're looking for. So let me go ahead and go into pros and cons of the product, and then I'll talk a little bit more about that. But things I really like about the Q-Redew. This is second day hair that's styled with the Q-Redew, and I think the Q-Redew does add back volume, definitely. I can get a lot more root volume if my hair is smushed down from sleeping. I can add it right back with the Q-Redew. It does add back curl. Now, I don't think it adds back my curls perfectly to the first day curls, but it does lift them up, helps refresh them and return them to the way they were, almost. I don't think it works perfectly to bring all my curls back, and like I don't just mist this on and then voila, all my curls. It's like I just jumped out of the shower and completely re-wet my hair and have a perfect curl pattern. But it does do a good job of putting curls into like areas that have gone a bit flat, a bit lifeless. So like final line, it does add back some curl. And the Q-Redew is supposed to be non-damaging and healthy to use on your hair. One thing that I use to refresh my hair sometimes is a curling wand, and this is a much healthier alternative to that. Now the results are not as perfect as a curling wand, but they are pretty natural looking and nice. It does send out pretty hot steam, so I think it's kind of like the equivalent if you think of like using a diffuser. I feel like that's an equivalent of how hot it is. It's pretty hot. I haven't noticed any burnt smelling on my hair after using the Q-Redew, which to me is what I determined to be heat damage. It seems like it's a safe amount of heat, but over time it might not be the safest, but it's supposed to be non-damaging, and as far as I can tell it is, so it's a healthy way to refresh your hair. It's very quick and easy to use. I like this. It does not take me any longer to refresh my hair with this than it does with a spray bottle and water. It takes me like 10 minutes. I'm in and out and my hair's done. So that is good. And last, another pro is that I like the design. I think it's easy to use. Also as well, it's really quick, well made. These fingers are great for pumping up your curls. And it's really cute. I love the green color. So that's another pro. A couple things that I don't like a ton about the Q-Redew are that it does add some frizz to my hair. You guys will be able to see this better in pictures. Don't know if you can tell, but it just adds frizz on the top layer. Because I'm sitting in direct sunlight, it makes my hair look really shiny and non-frizzy. But I have some pictures where you can see that I just sort of get a canopy layer of frizz, and I kind of get this no matter what I do with the Q-Redew. But it's kind of a trade-off because I get a lot of curl and volume, but I also get frizz. So not like an intolerable amount of frizz though. My hair still looks nice. So I don't know, I think that's because my hair is porous again. It just lets in all the air and sucks it all up. If you have slightly different hair than mine, then maybe it would be different on your hair. And the last con I have to say is price about this. It is kind of expensive. It sits at around $70 right now, but it's the only one on the market, so, you know, and I think it is well made. But you can just ask yourself if you think that price is worth it and how much you're going to use it. And you can always return it if you don't like it. Yeah, if you think about it, like, if you buy this and you love it and use it over and over, every time you use it, that's another time. So if I use this 2 times, it's $35 for each time. If I use this, oh my gosh, the math. Or if I use this about 4 times, it's like $20-ish each time. If you use it 10 times, it's only $7 each time. It goes down and down and down. So if you're going to use this over and over, it's probably worth the money. So price is one thing to consider with this. But besides price and those sorts of things, the only con I have is a little bit of frizz, which I think is really good. I think otherwise it really lives up to what it claims to do. And I like using the Q-Redew to refresh my second day hair, like today. I also like using it at night if I have like an evening function or something and I need more volume. On the first day or the second day, if my hair's been up in a bun, I can use the Q-Redew and completely just redo my hair, which is a really nice option and much healthier than pulling out my curling wand. Overall, I think the Q-Redew does a lot of what it claims to do on my hair, but because of my hair type, I do not get perfectly frizz-free curls. But I will probably continue to incorporate the Q-Redew in my routine if I can. I like it. I'm going to keep it around. I like having it in my like tool arsenal. If I were to rate it out of 10, I would probably give it like a 7.5 to an 8. So it's pretty good. It doesn't knock me out of the ballpark, but I do like this product and I would recommend it to others. I think it's really well made, and you can judge for yourself whether you think this would work well for you. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this review of the Q-Redew. If you guys have tried it or have any opinions or questions about the Q-Redew, you can leave them down below in the comments, or also go to the Q-Redew website for questions because they have a really good facts section. And yeah, that's all I have for this video. I will see you guys soon, and yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.